We are here with Big Sean. Put on one hell of a set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What is it like performing at festivals that are kind of made for us by us with one music festival?
FUBU, huh?
Yes.
For us by us.
Yes.
It's great. You know, I didn't know how I was gonna be. It's my first time performing here, and I didn't perform at festivals around this area before. And I can say the energy, like at this festival, was super special. You know what I'm saying? Not just because it was majority black, you know what I mean, but just because people were just having a good time. I'm one of those artists that I'm not a new artist, but I'm not that old of an artist.
Yeah.
But I got some
You got a catalog.
Some jams,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That I feel like people was really jamming out to not just the new stuff, but a lot of the stuff that I've done throughout my whole catalog. So it was cool to run through that. It was cool to just see everybody, like my uncle here with me, one of my aunties. A couple of my aunties couldn't make it. You know, my cousin, his wife, you know, so we just having a good time. It was like a family affair.
That's amazing. And even like the fans behind me, they were screaming, like belting out.
Yeah, I was really surprised.
Lyric,
I was really surprised.
No,
you know, you never know how I could go. Every show is different.
That's very, very true.
Like I said, Atlanta has a special place in my heart. You know, I've been coming here probably more than any other place ever. So, you know, in my life.
Yeah.
I've been coming here. I remember the first time my auntie took me and my brother to the mall to see Santa Claus.
Oh, nice.
And Santa Claus was black.
I was about to say,
and I was
black?
like, that is not Santa Claus. And my grandma was like, why that's not Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Because he black. He was like super black. Like, you know what I mean? Like Nigerian, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm Nigerian myself, so I ain't tripping. Part Nigerian.
Yeah.
I just remember, it's the memories like that. I got stories all day. This is a great experience. And then when I came back down here with Kanye, when he was working on Graduation, and he was working with DJ Toon, working with Jeezy, it was just all surreal for me. You know what I mean? I was just a kid from the D. And Detroit and Atlanta got a special relationship. I was just a kid from the D, just like absorbing it all. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, watching my idols work. You know, and it's funny because I talked to Jeezy on the phone on the way here. He's like, come use my studio. Me and him did some music too, but it's just cool that how life comes full circle sometimes.
It does. And Atlanta just has that vibe. It's like home. It's home no matter who you are, no matter where you're from.
Yeah, period.
So that's beautiful.
They welcome it. You know? Southern hospitality, that's a real thing.
Yeah, for sure. And they have it like right here in your heart. But yeah, so I noticed that you said recently that like you were taking like a break from social media.
Yeah.
But then I noticed that, you know, you were sitting playing piano. So I know this summer has probably been like fun for you, just kind of exploring different things.
Yeah.
So what is
piano lessons, vocal lessons I've been doing.
Trying to sing?
Yeah, because I feel like I have a good natural tone.
Yeah.
And my vocal teacher was like, yo, you have a really good voice, you just have to explore it. You know what I mean? So I've been working on it, doing my vocal warm-ups and just taking my craft a little more seriously, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, all I ever wanted to be was a rapper, but then I was like, I also write songs, you know what I'm saying? I done wrote songs for, like, the first time I wrote some R&B stuff was 2088 with me and Janae. You know what I mean? I wrote a song on her last album, too. The song me and her did Moments. And it's just, well, she wrote some of it, too, but I wrote a lot of it. She's the first person who ever let me do something like that. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get more into that. And it feels natural, it feels right.
Yeah, just to kind of be like using your talents to create in a different space.
Yeah, I just want to be 70 years old and like get up at a jazz club and be able to like do something.
Yeah.
Hop on that piano, be able to sing something, rap.
What do you know how to play so far on the piano?
I know how to play Carl Thomas.
Okay.
You know, I wish I never met her. That's like an easy one, but stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, we saw you, you were at the celebration of Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
In your hometown. So what was that experience like to kind of be there celebrating with so many other people, Clark sisters, Wanda Adams, Fantasia, like what was that
Crazy.
moment like?
It was crazy, man. It was like to see like Michael Dyson, Farrakhan, T.D. Jakes, people who normally wouldn't be on the same stage because a lot of them have different views.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Muslim, you got Christianity, you got people who normally wouldn't even be in the same building.
Right.
And not only were they in the same building, they were all there for a positive reason and a positive purpose. So I appreciated it. I thought it was great. It was really inspiring. Me and Aretha Franklin got the same birthday, so I always felt I had a special connection with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though she was a whole different era, a whole different type of legend. She's a one-on-one.
Yeah.
And she left her mark on the world, you know what I mean? So it was real inspiring to see that. Gave me an idea of how I want to be remembered too, and how I want my legacy to be, and how I want to live on.
Right. Yeah. And we're seeing this weekend, you know, there's so many people in our community that have like so many stories about Mac Miller and how much of a legacy he's left behind. And I know like you and him like were friends, and
yeah,
so what was
so Mac Miller, the first time I met him, he actually came to me, and I'm saying this in the very most humble way, you know what I'm saying? He came to my meet and greet as a fan and said that he rapped, and I signed his mixtape. Yeah. And then like a year later, well actually that same night I performed somewhere and he was popping, like he like hopped on the mic and people knew who he was. Yeah. I wasn't familiar with him, but it was like before he dropped probably anything, or maybe he may have dropped one thing, but it was before he dropped his Kids mixtape that really did it. But ever since then, he's just always been cool. I remember one time I rode to a show, and when he first got his first Benz, I hopped in the Benz with him, and you know, just checked it out with him, and we rode around. It was me, him, and Wiz in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was just a great dude. He had a good spirit about him, a positive energy. He's gone too soon, you know?
Way too soon.
Yeah, I shed a lot of tears when I heard that, but just because I knew the type of person he was and all that, you know? Yeah. My road manager had just ran into him like a week before, and he was like, yo, I wanted to get up with Sean.
Yeah.
Man, like, good seeing you, and it's just, I don't want to talk too much about it.
No worries. No worries. Man, people, you know, live in the sky. That's like the best way to put it. But yeah, thank you so much for talking to us.
Yeah, of course.
Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, thanks for having me. Appreciate y'all. Super live. That new music is absolutely on the way. And thank y'all.